guys, and welcome back to my channel. So for today's video, I wanted to do a TMI for you guys, just so y'all can start to get to know me better and, you know, try to like connect with me on a more personal level, just because I don't want you watching my videos and like not knowing who I am or anything about me. So I figured I'd go ahead and do that for you guys. And in one of my previous videos, I did ask you guys to leave a few comments down below on questions you would like me to answer for a Q&A video. So I'm going to try and answer a couple of those at the end of this video, like at the end of my TMI questions. And then yeah, so without further ado, let's go ahead and get started. So I will be answering questions from my laptop, so if I look down, that's why. I do have to record on my phone, so I can't use my phone to look at the questions. So the first question is, what are you wearing? I am wearing this super cute gray and black pullover with like yellow, highlighter yellow trimmings. It's not even mine, it's my sister's, and she got it from like Ross or something. I think it was Ross. So yeah, that's what I'm wearing, and I'm just wearing some comfortable shorts, and that's about it. Okay, question number 2. Have you ever been in love? Definitely not. You have to have relationships to be in love, which I don't know. No. So the answer to that question is definitely no. Have you ever had a terrible breakup? Again, you have to have a relationship to have a breakup. So nope, not really. I've had relationships-ish where we were like talking and things didn't go so well and that kind of sucked, but I figure it can get way worse, so I don't even count it. I'm just like, whatever, it's cool. How tall are you? I actually don't know. I'm like 5'3", 5'4" on a good day. I don't know. How much do you weigh? My weight is weird. I fluctuate between, like, at one point I was between like 130, 140, and then, or 130, 135, and now I'm about like 140 to 150. So I guess maybe it's the weight training and stuff, which I haven't even done that much of lately, but I'm seeming to be gaining weight, although it could be from food. I have been eating kind of bad. Do you have any tattoos? Nope. I'm underage, don't have any tattoos. I hope to get 1 or 2 in the future, maybe, depending on like my profession, because I don't want, you know, that to hinder me from any future like job applications and whatnot. So hopefully maybe in the future I can get a couple of like discreet ones that just have like really nice meanings, but until then, nope, I am tattoo free. Any piercings? I do have piercings. I have 5. My ears are done twice, and then I have my left cartilage to pierce. But I really want to do 1 more on each, just because I want one on this ear. But I think it's weird, and this is just me personally. I'm sure people do it and like look great, but me personally, I think it's weird to have the same amount like of piercings on the same ear once you reach your cartilage. Does that make sense? So like having 4 piercings, like just 2 and 2 is fine, but like once you get cartilage, I think that's weird to have just like 1 and 1. Like it needs to be uneven. Why, I don't know, but that's just how I feel about it. So I want 1 more on my left, and 1 more and one. I want 1 more on my left and 1 on my right, just that they stay odd, but I have a cartilage piercing on my right because I just think they look so cute. Like they're just so adorable. They're like the cutest piercings ever. Can y'all hear that? Somebody outside is screaming. That's not good. My favorite show? I don't think I even really have a favorite show. I don't have a lot of favorites of anything. The reason I don't have a favorite show is because I like get off and on with shows. Like I really don't like watching shows like once a week. I don't like waiting. You know, you see 1 episode and you're like, oh my god, what happens next? And then you have to wait like a whole another week to figure out what happens. I like waiting till everything's done and over with. They've produced every episode, every season, and they're like finished and going, waiting till it's on Netflix, and then during breaks, whether it's Christmas break, spring break, or summer, binge watching. That's actually one of my like favorite things to do, is just binge watch shows in my room, in my bed, by myself with food, which is so horrible. But that's actually one of my favorite things to do. I don't like waiting for shows, so The past shows that I've kind of watched and been in love with were like How to Get Away with Murder. I did the 100. I don't know, I've been surprisingly keeping up with that like weekly, but it still aggravates me that I can't like see what happens right after it happens. I binge watched the originals like a couple weeks ago. I don't know. I watch a whole bunch of stuff though. I don't really have any favorites, but like the Avatar series, yeah, The Last Airbender, on point. Love that. There's some anime shows. If you've ever watched Blood or Claymores or Witchblade, those three are my 3 favorite anime shows. Those are good too. So yeah, I don't really have any favorite shows. Favorite bands. I don't really listen to any bands, but as of right now, my favorite artist is The Weeknd. I'm absolutely in love with him. We're going to get married one day. No, I'm kidding. Yeah, I don't really listen to bands, but my favorite artist, male artist, is The Weeknd. I just love him. He's just, yeah, awesome, amazing. Yeah, I love him. Favorite song? I guess right now it's Low Life. Low Life and Might Not. Those have been my favorites lately. How old are you? Oh, and this is one of the questions that one of my subscribers actually commented. I am 16. What do you look for in a partner? I'm not really looking, to be honest. I'm just chilling. I'm young. I don't need all that. I'm chilling. If I were, trustworthiness. I mean, you need to be honest. I want you to be funny. I need to be able to like connect with you, and like you need to be able to understand me. Like those are some pretty solid qualities I think you should look for in anyone, whether they're a partner, a friend, whoever. Like the people you surround yourself with, like they need to be, good people if you're gonna spend time of your life with them. So I guess those are the qualities I'd look for in a partner. My favorite quote, it was something like, the only thing standing between you and your goal is the BS response you tell yourself. It's something along those lines. That just really speaks to me, because I do that a lot. Like, oh, I can't do this because of this, and when I know that if I put my mind to it and I like take care of business, if I take care of business and do what I need to do, like I can accomplish anything that I want. So that quote just really speaks to me, because I don't want to say like I question myself in everything that I do, but there are a lot of things where I'm just like kind of wavering confidence, and I really need to work on that for sure. But like that quote just really speaks to me, because it literally speaks to my life, like every aspect of it. Favorite color? My favorite color is black. Black is in the skin color. Black is in like this. I just love black. Black is just so beautiful. I'm not biased because I'm black. Like I just love black. Like black people are beautiful. The actual color black is just beautiful. I love black. I don't know. The meaning behind your YouTube name. I'm not very creative, and I couldn't think of anything. And my last name is Spicer, and I didn't want to do anything that was like spicy or something. I don't like that. So I was like, you know what? We're gonna go with my name. That's the meaning behind my YouTube name. It's just my name. The relationship between you and the person you last texted. I last texted my best friend, Kaylin. And that's our relationship. We're best friends. Favorite food is pizza. I love pizza. I love chicken Alfredo. I like just chicken. Just chicken is just really good. Rice Krispie treats. Those are my addiction. Rice Krispie treats, Krispy Kreme donuts, Tiff's treats. Those are some of my favorite foods. So those are about all the questions that I'm going to answer from the TMI tag. Some of the questions you guys asked me were how old I was, which I answered that one. Somebody asked me if I was natural. I am in the process, if you will. I've been getting perms, so I'm 16. I've been getting perms since I was about 10. And basically just recently, last year, I just stopped having the motivation to do my hair. So mind you, like I play volleyball, I have tournaments and stuff, and I have games every week. I have practices 2-3 times a week every week, and I just got tired of doing my hair, which is so bad. So like I'd come home, my hair would be sweaty and gross, and I'd like wash it in the shower and just let it be wet, and which is like, I can't do that. Black girls, like, you can't, or at least the hair that, like, I had, we can't just, like, wash it and, like, let it go and it try and do its thing. Our hair doesn't do that. It gets nappy and knotted and gross. So I'd get my perm every 6 weeks, and basically, like, that whole week where my hair was, like, just done, it looked great. And after that, I'd wash it and I'd let it dry the way it wanted to, and I just throw it up in a big nasty bun, and it was just gross. Not even big. My buns were, like, that big. I just got, I don't know, tired with perms, and so I thought about going natural. People were like, you know, you're gonna have to cut it off and you're gonna have to deal with it, and it's really hard. And I was like, well, I don't want to do that. So I kept getting perms for a long while and just kept, like, not taking care of my hair outside of that 1 week of, like, the fresh perm. So finally, I was kind of leaning more to the natural side because 2 of my best friends are natural, and they were kind of convincing me, and I was like, okay, yeah, so, like, I think I'm gonna start trying to do it or whatever. And I was still, like, that line, like, if this was me going natural and this was, like, perms and naturals, I was literally, like, right in the middle. And what pushed me over the edge was the last time I got a perm, you know, so, okay, black girls, perms or relaxers. You know how if you scratch your head, once they put those chemicals on, your head burns like literally Satan's living in your hair. Like, that's how serious it gets. My hair, I hadn't scratched. Like, I've always known, my hair always, like, itches the day before I get a perm, whether it's clean or not. And it just always itched. And so, you know, you have to do your little pat, try not to scratch, which I didn't scratch. I was fine. And the next day I went and I got my perm, and she put the stuff on, and it was burning. I was literally, like, trying not to cry and everything, and trying to, like, keep myself together, and it burned so bad. And when I finally couldn't take it anymore, like, I asked my beautician, I was like, can we please wash this out? Like, I can't anymore, it's hurting. Literally, like, her just with the, like, the sink head, the shower, not shower head, but you know, the faucet, the movable faucet thing, I don't know, the thing that water comes out of, and they do this to rinse everything out. I'm laying in there, and all the areas where it burned were, like, so tender. Just the water, like, the water pressure hitting those spots just hurt so bad. And I was just, like, crying. I was like, this is awful. And so, like, she finished my hair, and the next day I got up, and I had, like, scratched my head, and, like, there were little, like, flakes on my fingers. I was like, what the heck? And I went and I looked. 3 to 4 chemical burns in my head that had, like, scabbed up and whatnot overnight, and I was crying, and I was like, you know what, that was it, never getting perms again. So yeah, then after that, come around May, like, 2015, last year, I decided, you know, I was like, Mom, Dad, I'm gonna get some braids. So since then, I've just been doing it, and I'll try to, if I remember, I'll insert a photo. I'll probably forget, so don't judge. My hair actually started to get, like, not crinkly, curly, duh. Like, my, the hair around my scalp actually started to get curly, so I'm like, is that my natural hair? Like, is that it? But some of the ends were still straight, which means I know that the perm still hasn't grown completely out, but I didn't want to, like, cut it off. So, we'll see. So, yes, the answer to that question is, like, I'm in the process. Some of my hair is still permed, but I'm trying to grow it out just without cutting it. And so I'm just using this protective hairstyle to keep my hair growing. Someone asked what was up, what was up with my skin. They said it a lot nicer. Where all my marks came from. I did used to pick at my skin a lot when I was little. So that was a big thing that really just discouraged me all the time. And it's everywhere. Like, it's my legs and my arms too. Like, but they're not as bad. I think my face was, like, the worst. But when I was little, I just really, I don't know, it's a bad habit. Like, it's just one of those habits that, like, you can't break. Like, I have them everywhere. It's one of those bad habits that, like, you just can't break. Which I've kind of broken it now. Like, I don't do it much anymore, thank God. Like, I'm older. I need to stop all that. But it was just a bad habit that I just couldn't get over when I was little, and I don't know. So that's where all of my, I'm trying to see if you can see it. My makeup's kind of nice today. That's where, like, all of my, like, marks came from and stuff. So that's just what those blemishes are, just leftover scars from previous blemishes that I've had and whatnot. I think that's all the questions. I can't think of anything more that you guys, look at my door. I've lived in this room since I was born, And we've still never painted the doors of my room. This one's painted. This one's not. That's why they're two totally different colors. So that's all for this video. I will see you guys next time. Don't forget to comment, like, and subscribe. Love you guys. Bye.